Hello. Apologies for the bit of a delay. We were taking care of some tech and bio and all that such before we returned to you in full and living color. My name, of course, is Gilbert Ramos. I will be your storyteller for tonight's chronicle. And as I am for every session of this chronicle, I have no announcements and I have no reason to delay the inevitable. So let's go ahead and jump into what you actually came here for, meeting our Canaanites. So let's do that, shall we?
You guys know the deal. I'm Isaiah. I play Alejandro. Hoping my prep rituals come in handy this time. It's a lot of useless ritual, fingernail, whatever, man. Just go to the next person.
Um, yeah, it's me, Trey, aka Edge. Um, yeah.
Pleasure to see you all again. Warren here. I play Victor, and I'm looking what night has in store for us.
I'm sure that everything will be fine. So, with our Canaanites having been met, let's jump into today's episode of Book of Saints. Again, one day I will assign someone for this, but I would like to ask for a volunteer for the recap. You're muted, Trey.
Hello.
Got you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to volunteer.
Wild.
No, but
Okay.
yeah, I think we spent most of the session, if I'm not mistaken, in the church, right? Um, Trey, decided to go to church. Uh, what did the other squad do? They were talking to some lambs and decided to go to meet some more lambs. The Warriors. Yeah, the Warriors. But they received a text message from me. Because I'm the responsible one of the group. And gave them my location. That I was at the church. And while there, Trey showed no fear in approaching these thin bloods and their new masters. Uh, and as he strode through the church. He basically Bible slapped everybody in there. So yeah, uh, after a little while, the rest of the saints showed up, and yeah, we had a good time and uh, departed, headed to the Warriors. Yeah, so essentially, right? Did I miss anything?
No, that all tracks. Now, this is where we join our Canaanites. Now, in the car, ready to head out and meet with their companions Monique and Felix, as well as Jason. But Trey, you had something you wanted to do before you left.
Oh, yeah. Give me a second. I open up the door and I sprint uh to the church door. And he takes out this big ass piece of parchment. Not a lot of words on it though. It's really long for no reason. Uh, and then he takes out his hammer and some like nails. I guess not nails. They're like big nails. They're like nails if they were adults, And then nailed them and to the door. And then I sprint back to the car and take off. Let's go. Hurry up. Let's go. Oh
Who's driving?
God.
If I remember
Who is
correctly,
driving?
I
That'd be
believe
me.
Jason?
Just like to watch him sweat.
Oh, you? You're driving?
I believe Jason was driving.
Yeah, it was
Uh,
Jason.
Fucking go, Jason, before they come out here.
You gonna tell me what the fuck that was? He steps on the gas.
Just a list of rules, And like basically, like if you don't join, you'll die. Basically, yeah. So,
Basically, oh,
So all
okay.
those nice peace talks, and then you just, if you don't join us, you'll die.
but yeah, it's not. It's yeah. Later on, like we gotta give them chances, a couple chances.
No, he's right,
How
boss.
many
I think that's
chances is a
fair.
couple?
Okay.
Yeah, but how many chances is a couple? Like we're talking like 3 strikes are out baseball, or like yellow red soccer. Like what are we doing? Like interference
Oh, I
football.
mean, for me, after if I encounter any thin bloods after this moment, uh, that haven't announced, their intentions, then I'm fine with killing them.
Word. Sounds good to me.
Right. I agree.
What an olive branch. Jason drives. Is there any further discussion along the way?
Yeah, where we going?
The Warriors, right?
You're sniffing
Really.
Monique and Felix out, Trey. So really, it's you the one that calling out directions.
Oh yeah, yeah. Take it right here. Where they going? Did they tell y'all where they going?
No reply from them though.
I don't like this.
Takes about 7 to 10 minutes. Or the scent is coalescing around a bar. Small little hole in the wall dive bar area. Jason pulls to the side of the street, barks. So we going and meeting them, or are we just calling them out here? What are we doing?
I'm
As soon
ready
as he
for whatever.
parks, I would get out of the car.
Understood.
Unless they were standing at the side of the road.
Is this part of the territory, the Warriors' territory, or not?
No, this is
Neutral.
only again 7 to 10 minutes outside of the domain, we'll call it, of the Thin Bloods.
Yeah. Well, I'm following Victor.
Yeah, it's your
Oh,
call,
no.
Victor.
Say
They
again,
answer
Alejandro?
your phone, Victor.
It's your call.
I'm at the door. Yeah,
Excellent.
I'm going straight into the bar to see them.
Alejandro, are you following?
Yeah.
Excellent. Jason will remain outside, keeping the car ready for a quick getaway if anything goes wrong. Three of you head to the door. Simple place. Old wooden door that creaks, and as you open it, kind of rocks a bit on its hinges. You'll need to right it and straighten it before you close it once more. Simple, small dive bar. Looks older. It's not exactly dilapidated, but it's certainly not on any tourist destinations. In here,
What's this place?
you can see Monique and Felix, back corner booth.
Doing what?
Sitting?
They smiling, snickering.
No.
No. Yeah.
Monique has her arms crossed and looks a little irritated.
We didn't walk in on them necking.
Necking. What are you, 60?
No, bro, what a term. What a turn of phrase.
Victor's well older than that, sir.
Fair.
Well, we making our way over there, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I assume we join them and sit down.
Well, that was eventful.
Monique looks up. Says, something. Trey, glad you're safe.
You too.
Are we ready to dive back in?
Came here for a drink if anyone needs it. Felix and I already topped off.
I'm good.
Let's head out then.
Was it everything good with, I guess, the original stuff, like what y'all first set out to do?
What do you mean?
You know, just, you know, did everything go according to plan? Like,
Haven't made it that far yet.
oh, okay.
Felix
Yeah,
was
you
kind
were-
enough
you
to
were
give us
detailed.
a description of the hound, the prince. If that's what you're referring to. But we haven't made it over to the warriors yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll lead the way.
They rise out of the booth. If there's no need for stopping, you will all depart the bar.
Hop back in the van and go.
Depart this place, heading for warrior territory. About a 35-minute drive with the traffic.
Jeez.
It shouldn't be this long, but particularly busy out on main roads today. Is there anything that needs to be discussed or said?
Why the fuck is it so busy?
Is there an event going on, or
Did an accident happen? Is it like a pile up or something?
Felix?
Felix looks at you all in kind of disbelief and says, It's the weekend of Christmas.
Oh,
I can't believe all of you. Filthy, sacrilegious heathens, all of you. It's almost Jesus' birthday.
Okay, Felix.
thought that was in like spring, or
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they threw that was in spring.
I'm pretty sure it's in December.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
they stole that from the pagans, but
Yeah. Pretty sure it's like Yuletide or something. Oh no.
Saturnalia.
See, that sounds like heathen talk.
You say so, bro. You say so. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, I forgot Christmas existed. Honestly, I forgot about holidays in general.
What do you mean? We just celebrated Thanksgiving.
yeah,
But
well, this
that's
freak Thanksgiving plan. I usually judging us for, but what do you do for Thanksgiving or Christmas? Do you watch a family open presents and eat them?
I don't appreciate you shitting on my culture and my traditions.
I'm sorry, your culture. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my culture, man. This is what my pack used to do every year.
your whole pack used to do that.
Your whole pack did this?
We weren't as big as you guys. It wasn't like noticeable. Relax. Did you not have a good Thanksgiving? I think it was fun.
I had
It
a
was a
great
little-
time.
I mean, it was like weird, but the people tasted good.
Yeah, so fuck you. Shut the fuck up.
That's like a small consideration.
What
No,
do
I
you
don't
mean
do
you
anything
weren't
for
as big as
Christmas.
us? There's only 4 of us. I thought there
I was
was
saying, I
like
was saying
5 or
maybe.
6 of you.
Yeah, Alejandro, Trey, Victor, Monique, your Jason. Of course, he points to Jason.
The 5.
There are 5 of you, plus your grandpappy that's running around the city somewhere.
he does his own thing. I don't really know if he's definitely would not be happy if you said he was part of our pack. But go on.
Well, either way, there was only about 3 or 4 of us. One of them was a drifter anyway.
Ah,
Was that one
He's
you?
a drifter. How is it a? You know what? I'm gonna drop it. I respect you and that your traditions. I guess.
I would believe you if that didn't sound so full of shit. But okay.
Victor.
Even I could tell that was full of shit. Like I don't know what you want from me.
Listen, man. Whatever, man. Let's just turn on the radio, I guess.
Where are you from, Alejandro? Are you from... Where are you from?
Oh, Acapulco, yeah.
Okay. Well, he scoots a bit closer to you, puts his arm around you, Alejandro, and says, since you respect my tradition so much, let me regale you with the beliefs of my people, all right? Now, a long, long time ago, there was a man named Jesus. He starts to recite a story for you, Alejandro. It is intricate. You know that it is largely bullshit.
I just keep pointing things out. I was like,
He
how did
throws
they follow
in...
the single star?
He throws in... It's essentially a Bible story, but he throws in characters from... or individuals from other mythologies. Jesus' best friend was Odin in his story. As well as he had to instill a gift to the individual who originally in the Bible fought Goliath. But in this story, he did not fight Goliath. He fought Cuchulainn, the Irish hero of myth. It's an interesting story, to say the very least. It sounds like bad fan fiction.
You should come with me next time.
What was his sermon better than yours?
A whole lot better.
And that's why we put a star on top of the tree and our old filthy fucking socks over the fireplace.
No. Just no. That whole thing, start to finish, beginning to end, Odin to Kukuku, whatever the fuck. No.
I mean, think about it. It does kind of make sense.
Trey, tell me how it makes sense.
There's
right
just,
now.
I'm just
No,
saying,
no, 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 no,
there's
no.
some
I
validity.
don't want to hear any like this. I want a full. Give me a thesis statement and follow up with tangent points right now.
As Trey
Yeah.
is defending this story, I'm just gonna lean over to Monique and just whisper, "That's yours. That one's yours."
No. That's he's gotta be fucking with the new guy. There's no way.
No. I seen some TikToks and
You've what?
dots connect. The dots connect. That's all I got to say.
Maybe
This
you're
time.
confused, Alejandro. Is it the part where Hera got in a tryst with Jesus, or is that a little... Was that a little... I mean...
Hera the Virgin got. How much longer, Jason? How much longer?
Jason is just staring at the traffic and says 3 minutes. 3
Does
more
anyone
minutes.
have
Just
AirPods?
3 more minutes.
Does like anyone have AirPods? Something. Headbuds of any nature.
I mean, we can always walk. You know, I always prefer to walk. All this pollution and stuff. It's unhealthy. Bad for the lungs.
That's fair. That's entirely fair. Jason says you guys can get out here and I can circle around if you want.
That's faster. I mean, like.
Sure. Screw it.
You know.
And as I get out of the car, I'm just gonna look at Monique. You think you can keep up?
You testing me?
Good old race, like when I joined.
Yeah. You know, I would consider it if my opponent wasn't so fucking decrepit looking and she breaks into a sprint.
Celerity and gone.
do this.
No, we just doing shit in public now. That's what, you know,
We're moving so fast they can't see shit.
we're doing.
It doesn't take long for you all to arrive at what is now the not very well-known primary haven of the warriors. This looks like a building that was given up on. Not exactly abandoned. Certainly isn't supposed to be abandoned, as it still has the construction gate, a temporary chain link fence around it. Has a coming soon sign. It looks like it was going to be a some sort of shopping area with multiple outlet stores. But it looks like construction has been halted for some time. You
There's
may
no
go on.
I was gonna say, are there any like guards or anything?
Doesn't look like it, no. You may, of course, if you so choose, enter through the front door. It is glass. It is already broken, as there's been stones and rocks thrown through it.
How we doing this?
Do they know we're coming?
I'm gonna go through the front door.
Oh yeah, I was gonna walk through the front door. I really need to know like who won.
Give me Dex Athletics.
I forget how my celerity works. Do I add that shit?
Depending on the power, it should be. Non-combat rolls for Dex Athletics, if I'm not mistaken. The power and name escapes me.
I forget if it's fleet or dash. Who knows?
Not mine. I have rapid reflexes, so damn.
Unfortunate.
I mean, I don't have celerity at all. I was gonna say while you guys were racing, Alejandro's just like a regular pace. 2 dots in dice. Just...
I got 3. I'm not about to blood surge or willpower for this.
Seems to be a bit of a tie, Victor. There's debate to be had of stopping and who crossed through the fence line first. But all in all, relatively a tie.
Not bad for a decrepit old man, huh? And start walking in.
You got a little pep in your step, Grandpa. So, all of you step inside as well. It's everything you thought just looking from the outside. Unfinished boutiques and outlet stores. There is an escalator that leads up to a second story. All unfinished, boarded up plans still. Some of the walls still have paneling open. There's no decorative plants or anything that you would see normally in this type of establishment. It's a larger area, but each step echoes with how empty. There have been things brought in from outside. Looks like discarded trash cans and old barrels, pallets, refuse of all types. In this central area, you don't see any of the warriors.
They should have let them finish building. Probably been nicer.
Yeah, but then people try to take it.
Yeah.
Or annoying.
What?
Can you shoot them a message to let them know we're here? We are a little late.
Who is this aimed toward, Victor?
I always let Trey or Jason do the messaging. So
I don't know nobody from the Warriors.
That's him, the new guy. Don't look at me.
Felix.
Felix looks around and says, I didn't bring my phone.
Fuck.
okay, I'm just gonna whistle like loud as shit. The fucking
You missed a perfect opportunity.
I did, and I wanted to do it, but
You can
Victor
correct
hasn't seen the
yourself.
movie. Victor hasn't seen the movie. He can't watch shit.
It's unfortunate. Trey, you can intercept this right now. You can correct this behavior
Do it.
right now.
Do it for us.
Absolutely.
So yeah. Trey will just. Are there glass bottles around?
There are.
Hold on. Okay. Hold on. And I grabbed some bottles. I had 3 bottles. Now start clinking them, and Warriors, come out and play. And he'll just keep saying it like 4 times.
Oh, Hunter just watches this.
Perfect.
All right, man.
Victor's just gonna look at you like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, I'm
That's
with Victor.
crazy. It's crazy that Victor hasn't seen the movie. I don't think Alejandro's player has seen the movie, though, either. That's unfortunate. You're too young, man. You do this. Once, twice, 3 times. And then from behind boarded up boutiques and outlet stores emerge 1 and 2 and 3, totaling finally to what looks like 7. Stepping out from the first floor and second floor, those on the second floor gathering at the edge of the railing. One of them walks over to the escalator from the second floor, down a few steps, and then takes a seat. She is rugged looking. She has the left side of her head shaved with a tattoo reading something. It's a bit difficult to tell from here, but it looks rather intricate. As well, she has dyed the tips of her hair that is flipped over to the right side. She wears a torn tank top with some obscure band, as well as thick, almost, it borders on the verge of ridiculous. These boots that lace up to the knee with different straps. But you can tell that they are well worn, as they are stained with not only dirt, but what looks like dried blood. There is what looks like a security officer's duty belt around her waist that hangs loosely. A firearm, a pouch that looks like it could be for mace, and a utility knife. Her arms, her shoulders, her neck, every bare bit of skin that you can see from the tank top is tattooed very heavily. She wears a plethora of jewelry along her ears. And she smiles. Well, look at here, the saints.
We have met her during our time skip, and would I, like, know her since we made friends?
I would imagine you would know of her. She would not have been in person of interest during your time skip. She was simply one of the warriors. You know her name is Alicia. To what do we owe the pleasure?
Hello! Nice to see you again. We, wanted to pay a visit. We heard the Cammies were trying to give you a hard time. Trying to.
You speak this, Victor, and there is a sound that emanates from each one of these individuals, minus Alicia, who says nothing while they do this strange ritual. There's a sort of growl and a huff that emanates from their throats. It dies down very quickly. She says, "Trying. They've been giving us a hard time."
Anything happening tonight that we can help with?
We don't have anything planned that you would want to be involved with, I don't think.
Been helping us. We're offering to help you.
Look, you want my honest opinion? I'm not my predecessor, and I don't think the Saints can stomach what we're going to do tonight.
What do you know of Fernando Villarreal?
Give me a wits and insight roll, please. Everyone may participate
do
in this
one?
roll if they so choose.
Oh.
Yes.
I was gonna say, yeah.
She's not the only one there, right?
No. Besides her, there are 6 others. 2 that are down below on the first floor that have emerged, kind of leaning up against where they've emerged from, the outlet stores, and then the rest, the other 4 are hanging off the edges of the second floor railing, staring, watching, and trying to look menacing. It looks like
3 successes.
Same.
So close.
Any of them
Almost
close
had a
enough to
crit.
talk to me?
I would say so. Yes.
Also, same on that too. Almost had a crit.
3,
Uh,
3,
4 successes.
4. There's a slight hint, Trey, that you catch of recognition. It's very faint. But it's almost disdain, perhaps a little bit of fear. Alejandro, Victor, you notice her eyes narrow, and that's nothing more. To answer your question, Trey, yes, they are close enough to speak with if you so choose.
Yeah, I will. Not too far away.
One of them, you have two choices here. One is a younger gentleman. Looks like he has spent most of his life, what short bit of it that he's had, in school. Looks like a college kid who's likely never gotten to finish. He wears what looks like hobbled together clothing. And then the other is what looks like an older woman who's was turned probably in her maybe mid 40s, maybe upper 40s. But she dresses very much like Alicia.
I go to that one.
Understood. You do this. We will get to you very shortly. Victor, Alejandro, Monique, and Felix are by your side as well. Silent, I think you guys lead the charge.
She hasn't answered the question.
She says, "Yeah, I've heard of him. Not much I can really give you. He was gone before my time. Passed in as he was passing out."
We'd heard he used to be one of us. Then he turned for whatever reason. Since y'all have been around the longest, we were hoping you'd know a little bit more. Because he seems like the biggest concern as of now.
He is. From what I understand, he was strict, cruel, whatever word you want to use to describe it. He didn't tolerate anyone's bullshit. He was swift and effective.
He the one that's been giving you the hard time?
Yeah, you could say that. He remembers us.
You want to walk and we can talk about this plan and we can see if our pack can assist? Because if you're going to be dealing with him and we're going to be dealing with him, seems to make sense.
Fuck it, let's walk and talk. I'll give you a tour of the place.
Excellent. I'm just going to point to the rest of my pack.
Do what you want, but take anything that doesn't belong to you.
We would never.
She kind of scoffs and says, "Fucking saints."
Exactly.
Trey, you approach the woman on the first floor. Just kind of sizes you up as you approach. Go on.
Oh, just say hey. I like the drip.
Hey. I don't know what that means.
The drip, the aesthetic. Like you got like that punk rock type aesthetic. Like somebody out of the movie. You know,
Mm,
it's cool.
thanks. Your boss seems a little bit uptight.
Oh, it's cool. You
Maybe
know.
it's the suit.
Well, he's a lawyer, so you know.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You still practice?
I don't. I have no idea. I don't know. I mean, at least not while we're down here. I don't think so. You haven't taken a case. Yeah,
Interesting.
we've been a little busy.
I can imagine.
So what's going on, man? What y'all up to?
Hanging out, calm before the storm. You know how it is.
Are y'all bringing the storm?
We certainly fucking hope to.
Yeah, gotta be a part of it.
You want to tag along?
I mean, I'm interested. We just left the Thin Bloods, and you know, it was a little wordy. You know.
You went to go talk to them?
Yeah, yeah.
How'd that go?
It was cool. It was cool. Everybody was welcoming. You know, there was this priest. He was ugly dude. But yeah, we talked about religion and stuff, and yeah, it was cool. It was interesting.
Wild. I mean, I guess this is the topic of debate for this weekend, I suppose, but glad you didn't get attacked or anything. Could use all the numbers we can get.
I doubt, you know, I didn't think anybody would do anything. It's it is what it is. But yeah, no, I'm just trying to let the adults do the adults thing, and I'm trying to figure out what's really going on. So
Hmm.
that's all.
So at this point in the conversation, Victor and Alicia agree to walk and talk, and Victor gestures toward the pack. This woman looks to Victor and then looks to you, Trey, and says, Daddy's going for a walk.
Oh, I look towards Victor. Are you wanting? Like I'm just looking for indication. You want me? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. As long as y'all ain't planning on like killing me or anything, that'd be cool.
She raises an eyebrow and kind of looks at you, Victor, and says, Don't worry, I'll take good care of him.
Be gentle.
Never. You're the young priest, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, I guess so. You know, I'm feeling some big boots.
Mm.
Well, I guess priests don't wear boots, robes. Yeah.
Tabernacle.
What you say?
Doesn't fucking matter.
Oh, okay. Are you the priest? Are you the pack priest?
Fuck no.
Oh, do y'all
We
got a
don't
pack
really.
priest?
Yeah, we don't really have an organized structure like that. We're on the front lines. Priests die every day when you assign them.
Sounds like they need to do better. Well, I mean, if y'all ever need any guidance or anything, by all means, uh, I welcome you all, to any sermons that I may preach. Yeah.
Give me a wits and persuasion, Trey. While you do that, hold on to your roll. Of course, remember that you have the abilities to blood surge if you so choose.
Wits and persuasion. You sure you don't like charisma? You know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not. You're right. Not wits and persuasion.
Okay.
Charisma or manipulation, persuasion. Apologies.
I'll do charisma.
Okay, Victor. While you do that, hold on to your roll. Victor, Alejandro, you walk. The rest of the pack does not follow. They disperse and begin to speak one by one, with taking Trey's lead, speaking to the rest of the members of the Warriors.
Damn, I really thought Monique was gonna come with me. All right.
You scared?
No.
Noted.
She's my advisor.
Mm. Alejandro, do you walk with Victor, or do you disperse among the Warriors?
Can I talk to the college kid? I was
Sure.
turning college. Maybe I can relate to him.
Sure. So before Victor, we would get to your conversation. Alejandro, you approach this gentleman who looks like he's picked up clothes out of Goodwill and clothing drives. Young, thin, pale, as most of you are. Sees your approach and says, "What's up?"
What's up? You look young. When were you turned?
A couple years back. Spring break. You know how it is.
You go to school here? Or...
Fuck no. This was supposed to be just a weekend trip, basically. Well, week trip, spring break and all. Yeah, no, friends were they were clinging to the beach, and I wanted to go see the city. I was real into the history of everything, and here I am.
How'd you end up getting erased? Just an alley snatcher?
I don't really remember much. I took the weekend to kind of I guess experiment. So I was on a lot of shit. Just remember being at a club, a lot of lights, dancing with a few people, made some new friends, I thought, and then everything went kind of black.
An unlucky night.
Shit happens, man. About you?
I care too deeply about learning the secrets of things I should not know.
That's fucking cryptic, dude.
I wanted magic and I got it.
Congrats.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's good. Unlike you, I suppose. But I mean, you're making the best of it, right? The Warriors is nice. I assume this is a place.
Oh, dude, I don't live here. This is like a communal spot. Some of us stay here. Others have shared havens with each other. You know, this is just the spot, you know. I got my own little nook and cranny somewhere. I picked up some tricks along the way, so I'm staying with staying with is kind of not the greatest term for it. I'm staying in a place that used to belong to this nice little couple down the road.
Quaint. Sounds quaint.
Yeah, it's real fucking Mr. Rogers, honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
It's nice. It's nice.
I guess decent.
Well, I want to go follow Victor now.
Sure. Are you good?
Nice talking. Yeah, nice talking to you. Just didn't really have an ender there. Not really a segue to depart on this episode.
Was I just fucking interrogated?
No. Just was a small talk.
Cool, man. Well, I'm here if you ever want to do small talk again, I guess.
Yeah.
What was your name, by the way?
Alejandro.
Right. Nice, man. Good to meet you. I'm Mike.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Mike. Nice to meet you. See you around.
See ya. Fucking
As Alejandro walks away, writes Mike's name on a list. Multiple havens. Share. Maybe I wasn't interrogating him.
Fair enough. Victor. We cut over to you for your conversation. Trey, still hold on to that roll for me. Don't forget that number.
So, said they actually have been giving you a hard time. I didn't believe that. I first heard it. How is it really? Tell me.
Shit's fucked, dude. What did you expect? All my predecessors before me were focus on the fight, not really focus on defense or planning. I aim to do things a little bit differently.
I like the sounds of that. So what is the plan? How can we be of assistance? How can we be of assistance? Blah. So hopefully you can, win the fight.
Look, man, I mean this in the utmost respect possible. I don't think you can. You're, Pack has a reputation. And we're happy to work with you and to fight for your goal. So long as there's a fight, the Warriors will be there. But your rules are a little strict for us to be so arm in arm. I don't really know where you draw the line with certain things. And with what happened with the Nosferatu, and everyone else that's been punished on behalf of your doctrine, no offense, but I'd like to keep certain secrets. At the very least, I'll be open and honest about that. Don't want to be seen as a sinner, you saints.
The honesty is greatly appreciated. That's fair. I don't want anything to happen that would turn us against one another.
All you need to know really is that we're loyal to the cause. And we're working on bolstering our numbers. Tis the season.
Doubles?
Yeah. Taking a page out of your book, old timer. That's how you used to operate, right?
Very much so.
If we're lucky, a few of them will survive. We'll have some new warriors.
Where are you planning to attack?
There's well, I'm not sure if you're religious or you were religious, but Catholics have this thing called Christmas Mass. Granted, it's a little early, but you in the days leading up to it, you start to see a stream of more and more what they call Christmas Catholics. So, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will be the big one. So we're going to hit a few of the smaller congregations See if we can't show them the light.
I'm going to write down somebody's phone number. Probably Trey's. Call us if they come too soon.
Will do.
I really do mean it when I say that I want you to survive.
Heart of gold. So what do you need?
All I needed was information on him. He's our goal.
He's a problem, is what he is.
Exactly.
I only met him once. He absconded shortly after I arrived. Well, was fully arrived, I guess. He is, I'm not sure if he was a priest or a ductus or whatever other rankings there were back in the day, but it was cruel. We were freshly made. Me and my friends. Whole batch of us. Not just me and them, but a whole slew of people. There was like 13 of us, 14. We did what we were supposed to. We were knocked over the head with a shovel, turned, and then turned on whoever the warriors needed us to fight. Our first sort of hit and run, we came back expecting glory and pats on the back and congratulations, but instead there was him. Called us heretics, sinners. And we were made to kneel. And the leader of the warriors at the time just watched. One by one, he judged us. And he killed us one by one. And we couldn't move. We got up, instant death sentence. One of the others would be on us. He got to me. And he said, I forgive you. That was it. He never batted an eye. Never activated any discipline that I could see. Just massacred them. One by one, quick, swift, precise.
You know anything about him now?
I know that when he left, he was unhappy. I don't know anything about him now. I think he was a little overzealous even for our leadership at the time. We've always been fighters, so we're never happy with our numbers. And the way he selected, there was only 2 of us remaining after his massacre. I don't think he got along with our leadership. I don't think that they had the same goals in mind. I don't know anything about him now. I know that he left and he came back. He's been causing problems. Completely flipped a switch. No longer fighting for Cain, no longer a zealot. But he's wiping us out.
A hard switch to flip from one zealot to swap like that.
People can have come to Jesus moments all the time.
Not wrong. Thank you.
Like I said, I don't have much. I don't know what he's up to now. I know that he's smart. I know that he remembers our tactics, so we have to change things up. I think he was upset because he clung to old ways like you. I think that we were in the midst of turning to the new Sabbat, hit and run, never staying in one place. And he didn't like it. That's just my theory, though.
I have more homework to do. Thank you.
Sure. Like I said, we're allies. We're not fucking besties. Just remember this, and if you ever get a religious bone in you, remember the kindness I gave you, Zealot. We're going to pass our camera over to Trey. The result of your roll, if you'd kindly.
I got 9.
9.
With a crit.
With a crit.
Yeah.
You had offered your services for a sermon.
Oh yeah, yeah. If anyone needs guidance or anything, you know.
She says, yeah, we could use that every once in a while, I think. I think the fight can only keep you going for so long. The love of it. But I've seen what religion can do. I'll fight for centuries.
Yeah. I mean, they say the root of, you know, the world's problem can be started from religion. So
Fair. You you have any passing words now, priest?
I mean, sure. Is there anything, I guess that is writing you all soul, or even tonight's events, any, I don't know if there's secrets or anything you need to keep, but you know, something I could say, you know, just a semblance, to understand what's going on.
Shit, I don't know. Something to inspire them, I guess. Something simple. Proverb. Or I don't know, tell them that Cain loves them or something.
Okay. Yeah. Let me find my. And he's patting himself for his book. And I say something very preachy, something along the lines of,
If you need a moment, we can absolutely come back to you, Trey.
yeah, give me a moment. Yeah.
You mean you haven't memorized the Book of Nod? Crazy.
No, not,
And he called himself
Alejandro,
a priest.
You had left the college age individual and went to walk with Victor. Their conversation seems to be done. You've heard all of this. You may add on to it, or you may simply stay silent and walk with Victor back toward the exit if you wish.
I was walking back in silence. I was just sort of just like here for support.
Understood. Victor,
Yeah.
is there anything you'd like to say as you travel down, having left Alicia? You can speak with her still if you so wish.
Just to make something clear, while we do very sternly follow the words of Cain and the Book of Nod, we are not how to put this completely adverse to what needs to be done in war. So do not think us so high and mighty that we would smite all those who dare break every single rule.
That's pretty words, but you're walking a path now. They call you paladins, soldiers of Cain, the true sword.
As
You
we
might think
are,
that now. Is everyone in your pack?
there are much bigger heretics to worry about.
I'm just worried about clearing a path to my own judgment, Victor. I don't need to wipe out your enemies only to see a sword at my throat. Like I said, we'll fight. We'll keep this city ours. But our sins are our own. And only Cain can judge me. You depart, Victor.
Just that nod that I did.
Victor Alejandro, you may walk down the escalator once more. Companions are spread out, discussing things. Trey,
Yeah. Oh, are we ready? Is this everybody? That
the woman has begun to gather everyone. not discreetly. She kind of stands in the center of the bottom floor and says, "Warriors, we have some words of wisdom from a priest. So, let us pray." There's a couple laughs and snickers. Victor.
As I walk back into this, I would very much love to turn to Alicia and just say, "Seems as though some of your pack wish to be even closer to Cain than you so thought."
That's their choice.
Thank you for allowing this.
They stand at the edges, gathered, with eyes fixed on you, Trey. The snickers, the bouts of little bits of laughter from what this woman has said. She looks to you and says, "Go on, priest. Inspire them."
Out of character, right? Because I'm not representing my character too well right now, right? Because I get nervous and I get giggly. But with Trey in character, there's like a switch, right? Obviously, we know he's goofy and says silly shit a lot of the times, but he's taking this a very serious moment. And I begin with an introduction. Everyone, you may know me, may not. My name is Trey, the pack priest for the Saints. And I've heard that some words may be departed today, and I hope it falls on your ears and more importantly your hearts. As you know, I am a saint, and although our paths may be different, let us remember that Cain hates to see his children fighting each other. But unfortunately, sometimes it's a must. As long as we go into battle with honor and true intentions, I believe we will be okay. He flips the pages in his book, and he begins some words to speak. Let honor be your shield, your sword, and your cloak. Let me see. To rid yourself of an enemy, outlive him. Be as a king. Your sacred duty is to protect the weak and fight the mighty. Fight the first battle. Win the first war. This may be our first battle. For many, our second, third. For some, might not even be able to remember. Regardless, know that this isn't our last battle. Because as it's foretold, when Cain returns, we will be his blade. So strike true today and the next. And remember to always serve in the name of Cain. Amen. Did we say amen?
You may if you'd like.
Amen.
There's a silence that washes over this place. It's not solemn, it's contemplative. The woman by your side is grinning, Trey, from ear to ear.
Is that a good thing?
She claps. And then calls out a single word. Warriors. And the 7 of them, all in total, Alicia included, begin to yell. Not anything of note, just a sound, almost a war cry, a battle cry. The space being empty makes it seem as if there are hundreds. And you feel as if an army is here to fight at your side. Trey, give me a wits and insight roll, please. Victor, Alejandro, you may make this roll as well.
You said wits and insight?
Yes, please.
You sure you don't want like awareness or something?
4
Yeah.
successes.
You can take up awareness if you'd like.
Okay.
Victor, you may as
Can
well
I?
if you so choose.
And I'm gonna blood surge.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's good idea. I'm a blood surge as well.
Understood. Alejandro, you said 4?
Yeah. I didn't need to do all that, you know what I'm talking about. So.
Yeah, I can see you completely unbothered over here. He's like, I got dots and insight.
Yeah. I got like
Best.
4, I got like 7. My pool's 7, so it's chilling.
Nine successes with a crit.
5 successes.
All of you can feel it. All of you can see it. All of you can hear it. There is something missing from this chant, from this war cry. You're not entirely sure what it is. But at least for now, in this moment, these feel like loyal soldiers. These warriors, should they survive, will be a fine addition to the Sword of Cain. The scene is yours, gentlemen. The woman,
I will run. Oh, good.
the woman claps you on the back. Continue, please.
Are they still hooting?
It is now turned into less of a war cry and more of a hoot and holler, yeah.
Anytime. Well, I'm gonna rendezvous with my pack.
She doesn't take her hand from your back. She squeezes your shoulder and says, "Welcome back anytime."
Yeah, thank you. And let me know. You got a cell phone, right?
She nods.
Eric, take my number. Let me know how tonight goes, or if help is needed or anything. You know, uh, like I said, we're in this together. So
She nods, she takes your number down, and she says, "You know, I only really know one proverb, so I think it'll be good to keep in touch with you if that's alright."
yeah, 100%. Hopefully, you know, the Thin Bloods would listen to reason and we have a proper setting. You know. So,
Well, I mean, if they don't, we'll handle it.
we must prune what needs pruning. Yeah. My religious riz has ran out.
Kind of smiles and says, "Watch Gangrel. And when they're uneasy, leave." She hands you back your phone, closing her own, slipping it in her pocket.
Now I'll rendezvous back with the pack.
You do this. Victor, Trey, Alejandro, your pack returns to the center of this area. Monique looks at you, Trey, and kind of smiles. Give a small smirk. Kind of gives you a nod. Felix emerges and says, "They're so fucking loud. Jesus."
I mean, that's good.
You lit a fire under them, so that's good, I guess.
Yeah. The fire was always burning.
Victor would have given a nod from the top of the stairs and then looked to Alicia. He started hooting and hollering.
She's leaning over the edge now, kind of quiet, just watching. There's a grin. Gives you a
Nod.
nod.
Start to walk.
So what's the plan?
Well, didn't really have much for the intel that we needed. And they don't. We're walking towards the exit. Out of earshot at this point. They don't want us involved in what their current plan is.
They
Due
say
to
they say a storm is coming. So
Do just wait for the aftermath.
no, I gave Alicia your number so that she could call us when the actual battle happens.
Nice.
Their plan tonight, they're worried that we would see it as a sin and want to prune them. So she didn't give me specifics.
Okay then.
well, now I'm
Victor.
curious.
Continue, please.
Yeah, now I'm curious. What you mean a sin? Like, there's very few sins. You know, the Diablerie of sires. You know,
We've made a name for ourselves of being very strict with our PAX rules.
I wouldn't say that. I feel like that's unfair.
well,
I am very curious myself, but don't feel we should look too closely at our allies in that regard. Back to the subject at hand.
Real quick, Victor, before you continue, Trey, did you have something?
maybe should I have something?
I saw you do a head turn and open your mouth as if you were going to speak, so I wanted to double check with you.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot. No, I remember. Um, I agree personally. At least right now, we don't have many allies, and it seems that their numbers are dwindling pretty rapidly. If I may suggest, I think it would be worthwhile, not necessarily to spy on them, but to be close by in case things go down. If they're wiped, we're the last. I
You
understand
wanna
we
s-
got different paths, but yeah, be realistic. We're on the verge, and unity is the thing we need most right now. Numbers.
I agree if a storm is coming, because that just sounds like war to me.
So you
And
want to
what
stay here and mingle?
I mean, if I don't know, if they fear that we're gonna put them to the torch or whatever for whatever they might do, um, I just think we need to prove them wrong. Now, I'm not saying let's break our vows or anything like that, but we need to be united.
I agree. And my
Yeah.
issue is if we see them committing the sins, know that it's happening for sure. Are we not honor bound to uphold?
Well,
I, I believe that's why she told us, so that we could not be present.
it's up to you, Victor, but I don't think it's worth the risk of losing our last potential ally.
All right. Definitely see your sense. Are we all in agreement then?
Yep.
Yeah.
There is a nod of agreement from Monique and Felix.
Turn back around. I'll awkwardly walk back in there.
Before that happens, as you guys are having this conversation, you were walking. You can see that Jason has parked, keeping the car running. There is a gentleman with a hood on speaking to him through the driver's side window.
I'll stay. Yeah, I'll keep going. I'll look to you, Victor, and whoever else, and acknowledge that I'm a stay close to Jason. So
Can we make out what they're saying at all?
This individual's back is to you. You can see Jason nodding. His brow is furrowed, but he's speaking very quietly. You might need to get a bit closer if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll like walk up behind.
Didn't Norman wear hoodies?
When did he wear hoodies?
Hmm?
Norman did wear hoodies.
Oh, we'll see what's going on first.
You guys step up.
Yeah.
Individual turns, kind of side eye. You can see, keeping their face hidden, Jason looks to all of you and says, "Hey, got news."
What's up?
Our guy is at the Thin Bloods.
Right after we were there?
Like he
Told you
might want
they
us.
sent a text out, so move pretty quick.
What did it say? Did they talk about the what is it called? The thesis?
He doesn't seem pleased about it. See the individual in the hood and says, "Yeah, no, he's fucking pissed."
I mean, you know, nothing wrong with it.
Was he alone? How many were with him?
You see the hooded individual says, "Just him and the Thin Bloods."
What you want to do?
Let's go have a chat.
I mean, we do have a free protections on us.
So we're gonna go back to the Thin Bloods?
More
Why
traffic.
not?
Okay.
Ballsy enough to go there once. If it's just him, let's. I want to know what happened to him.
See the individual in the hoodie and says, "I'm not here to tell you how to do your job. I'm just passing information, but just because he went there alone doesn't mean he's not alone. His clan is sneaky. They have a lot of the same gifts that we do. Not only that, he's with the Thin Bloods, who, despite whatever sermon or thesis you gave him, might not exactly be fully on board."
On a personal note, me personally, there's just something about potentially fighting in a church that just rubs me the wrong way. But you know,
Out of character, in character.
in character,
I mean,
out
I
of
had no
character, these hands could get it anywhere, anytime.
Good separation. I appreciate that.
Church, synagogue, anywhere.
Mhm.
Mosque.
I had no intention of taking him in the church. I intended to call him out and talk to him. I want to know why he switched. It doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense.
True.
Well, you already know. I got your back, senpai.
This again.
This isn't a first time thing.
Eric
What?
told me what that means, by the way.
The individual in the hoodie kind of says, I mean, technically the word gets a bad rap, but it's a Japanese honorific. It's not really it's not like a slur or anything. It's kind of
Yeah, but it's like,
honorable.
are any of us is there someone Japanese in the room with us? Like,
Look, I'm
who are
just
we
saying,
doing
it
this
seems
with?
like you guys are giving the word a bad rap because of,
Thank you.
misconceptions about,
I have no problem with the word. I have a problem with the person using the word.
conventions and, people that watch anime and people that are obsessed with, like, the
Listen, I
culture.
watched anime before I died, and then I died. And I think it's fucking worried about. Okay, man. So
I'm just saying.
you can go. You can go.
Why you gotta talk to him like that? Crazy.
He flips Alejandro off and then begins to walk down the street.
I'm cursing his whole bloodline.
You
Anyone
are
related to
trying
him.
to get us all killed.
Victor, where'd you find this guy?
Just gonna smack him upside the back of the head. Get in the damn van.
With that question in mind, of where Alejandro was found, that is where we are going to end tonight's session. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, especially the weekend of Christmas. This is a busy time for everyone, so I appreciate all of you for hanging out, and I appreciate all of you for watching. No combat tonight, but perhaps next Friday, depending on what our Saints choose to do.
Use of rituals.
It's still the same night. All those rituals are still active. You're okay. Relax. Calm down there,
Listen,
usurper.
man, that's my problem.
So, real quick, does anyone have anything to plug?
Nope.
Not yet. Soon.
Victor, you want to announce your thing? We have a date for it.
So far away.
It's like 2 weeks from now.
That's so far.
Yeah.
Well, there is a new stream that we are intending to do. We're going to be goofing around on some World of Warcraft over here at the Rolling Nomads. Planning to start doing that on right after New Year's, really, January 6th. So if you feel like popping in, seeing us, joining us, whatever, let us know.
Yeah, we're spreading the nomads across into the video game sphere, beginning with World of Warcraft, because Victor plays rather frequently from what I've gathered. I've also been suckered into it and dragged back. Like many people in my teenage years, I was big into the game, and then suddenly adulthood happened, and I couldn't grind as I was supposed to. But we're getting back into it, and if you want to be a part of the Nomads, kind of the community stuff, ask a mod for our Discord, and we can get you guys a link, and we can help coordinate, and we can figure out what we're going to do for World of Warcraft. There's also some stuff being kicked around about something called Survival Sundays, where we will be playing a survival game, something like Ark, or Subnautica, things like that. All these survival games and sort of what's the genre called? Is it just survival? There's a whole word for it, isn't there? Something. Either way, Survival Sundays could be coming very soon. So, please stream as vampires playing WoW. Honestly, that'd be funny. That'd be really good. I love that. Victor will have to in a pocket universe go through Golconda.
Cuss the screen so much.
He's just telling what's his name just what to do. No, go ahead.
Derek.
True. Telling Derek.
Derek plays WoW.
Yeah. No, kill that person. Kill that person.
Hit him in the head. So yeah, we've got some stuff coming in the works. The new year is coming, and the Rolling Nomads is growing. We have a bunch of new programming coming to the channel very soon. Um, it's gonna be fun, so stick around, and we'll get to you. My pup is losing her mind, so I got to do my spiel very quickly. So, we of course have been the Rolling Nomads. You can find us right here on twitch.tv/Rolling Nomads. This is where we stream, where we do all of our TTRPG actual plays, as well as all the fun stuff we've been talking about. You can find us on Twitter @_Rolling Nomads and on Blue Sky @Rolling Nomads. That's where you can keep up to date with us for our cancellations, our late starts, our new programming, our new announcements, and all that good stuff. So give us a follow on there, and you can keep up to date. You can find these episodes over on YouTube, youtube.com/Rolling Nomads. For all the previous past episodes, they are in a nice little, neat little playlist. And they are updated 4 days after our Twitch release. So, we're also on TikTok, so go ahead and check us out on TikTok @_Rolling Nomads. There you can find clips and special moments that we liked, that our social media manager liked as well, from our streams and our past streams. Check it out. There's you might find something that you didn't know you were into, and find yourself in a Scion game or a They Came From game, and be like, wow, this is really neat. So it's really good to get your appetite whet. That is us in a handbasket. I appreciate you guys so much. We will see you guys next Friday. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep this going. Yeah, that's us in a handbasket. We will see you guys next time. Same time, same place, same canites. See you soon.